For 75 years, the world assumed American leadership in global institutions was permanent. That assumption shaped every major summit, every trade negotiation, every crisis response. The G20, the IMF, the World Bank, all were built on the belief that America would always show up. This week, that belief collapses in real time. On November 22nd and 23rd, 2025, the G20 Summit begins in Johannesburg, South Africa, the first G20 ever held on African soil. A historic moment, a symbolic moment, a moment where the world's biggest economies gather to set direction for the next decade, and the President of the United States will not be there. Donald Trump is boycotting the single most important economic forum on the planet at the exact moment his tariff war has destabilized global markets. While he withdraws, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney arrives in Johannesburg straight from Abu Dhabi, carrying new investment deals and new partnerships that signal a completely different future. Before we continue, if you support responsible Canadian leadership on the world stage, take 1 second to subscribe to Maple States. Our goal is 1,000 new subscribers, 500 likes, and 500 comments, so this message reaches every Canadian who cares about our economic future. Now let's talk about why Trump's absence is not just unusual, it's unprecedented. The G20 was created in 1999 to prevent financial crises through coordinated global policy. After the 2008 collapse, it became the main forum where world leaders negotiated economic stability, and for every single summit since 2008, American presidents attended, shaped outcomes, issued declarations, and influenced global direction. Trump is the first to break that pattern entirely. He's not sending his Secretary of State, not sending his Treasury Secretary, not even sending a negotiator with authority. An early report said he might send a junior observer, someone who can't negotiate, can't sign, and can't influence anything. Translation: America will be physically absent and functionally irrelevant. And the excuse Trump offered? He claims South Africa is running anti-white racist policies, a claim rejected by virtually every major government. South Africa is a multiracial democracy with real challenges, yes, but Trump's accusation is widely viewed as an attempt to dodge the summit where 19 major economies will discuss coordinated responses to his tariff attacks. He's not avoiding Africa. He's avoiding accountability. Think about the consequences. The G20 represents 85% of global GDP, 75% of global trade, and 2/3 of humanity. These are not secondary economies. These are the nations that decide the rules of the global system. And this weekend they will discuss how to respond to Trump's tariffs, how to reroute supply chains away from the United States, how to protect their economies from future American unpredictability. And Trump will not be there to defend his policies. He is giving the other 19 countries free rein to coordinate against American interests. Here's the irony. Trump thinks boycotting gives him leverage, as if withholding American presence will force others to come begging for U.S. leadership. But absence does not create leverage. It creates alternatives. When you don't show up, the world learns it can function without you. That is exactly what is happening. And this is where Mark Carney steps into the vacuum. Since March 2025, Carney has been building a network of partnerships designed to make Canada economically independent from American coercion: the UK trade surge, the EU Defence Pact, the UAE investment deal signed days ago, the Australia Arctic Radar Partnership. Carney has spent 8 months aligning Canada with every major Western and emerging market power. Now he arrives in Johannesburg as the leader representing stability and cooperation, while Donald Trump sits at home tweeting about conspiracies. This summit is not symbolic. It is where major nations coordinate trade policy, negotiate investment frameworks, and establish long-term development financing. And with America missing, Carney is positioning Canada as the bridge between Western economies and the global South. Carney's presence matters even more because several other nations are sending high-level representatives who can negotiate and commit. China's Premier Li Qiang, not Xi Jinping. Mexico's foreign minister, not Scheinbaum. The only major economy that intentionally crippled its own voice is the United States. Think through the consequences. When G20 leaders discuss coordinated retaliation, there is no American negotiator defending U.S. industries. When they explore new supply chains, there is no U.S. official offering alternatives. When they consider new development financing structures independent of American banks, there is no Treasury representative warning of risks. America is silent. America is absent. And Mark Carney is sitting in the room. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa captured the moment perfectly when asked about Trump. He said, "We will not be bullied." That sentence resonates across Africa, Asia, Latin America, regions tired of American dominance and desperate for partnerships built on respect. Carney is showing up offering exactly that: cooperation, not hierarchy. And this strategy works. Carney demonstrated it at the June 2025 G7 Summit in Canada when Trump refused to sign the final declaration. Carney simply issued a chair statement supported by the other G6 nations, proving the West could coordinate without American approval. Trump is proving that global institutions can function without U.S. involvement. Carney is proving that Canada can lead without U.S. permission. And the world is watching the power shift in real time. If you want to follow how Canada rises as America retreats, subscribe to Maple States. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers, 500 likes, and 500 comments. This moment shapes the next decade, and Canadians deserve to understand the new world we're walking